I am doing a tag called Get Your Freak On, and I saw it first from Beauty by JJ, and there are questions. So I'm gonna try and answer all, and I am going to tag. I'll leave it up there when I decide who I'm gonna tag. Right. The first question is, what's a nickname only your family calls you? Now, my family has had a lot of nicknames for me over the years, but the one that seems to have stuck is P, and is short for pumpkin. They always call me pumpkin pie or pickle, or so I guess it just evolved into P after a while. So that's the first question. Now the second question is, what's a weird habit of yours? A weird habit of mine. What is a weird habit of mine? I knew it before, like I had it in my mind before, but I can't remember it now. Let me just use one. A weird habit of mine is that my lips. You know how your lips get dry sometimes? Then I tend to bite them, and then I don't stop biting them until they're completely smooth. And if I'm biting them and somebody's talking to me, I won't stop biting them to answer their question, because I just be so into it that it's just, I don't know. But I guess that's what you would call a weird habit of mine. I live on a main road, so if you hear cars passing or motorcycles, that sounds like, forgive me. The third question, do you have any weird phobias? Weird phobia. I don't know if this is weird, but I'm definitely afraid of being stolen. I don't know what I would do if somebody drove up in a truck and kidnapped me and ran away with me. I would be really, really frightened. I don't know, but that's really the only real big thing that I'm scared of. What's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? I love Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. I really love that song. I don't know. I mean, Cyndi Lauper has such an interesting voice. You can't even hit some of the notes that she's singing just because, I don't know, her voice is interesting. Renee Olstead, she has a really interesting voice. She's the one who sings A Love That Will Last. She has an interesting voice, but that's the song that I secretly love. One of my biggest pet peeves. My biggest pet peeve, I don't know, that's hard. Oh, my biggest pet peeve is when someone tells me that I'm angry when I'm not angry, and then when they tell me that I'm angry, I really actually do start to get angry. So I don't know if that's a pet peeve, but yeah. What's one of your nervous habits? One of my nervous habits, I don't know. I've never had a nervous habit like tapping my foot or picking my nails or biting them, or I don't know. I just never had a nervous habit. When I get nervous, I don't know, I have these butterflies in my tummy, and then I don't know, they subside after a while, but I never actually do anything to show that I'm nervous. What side of the bed do you sleep on? I sleep on the right side of my bed. Now let me tell you a story about that. I have a double bed. Now I have a brother, and he used to have this bed, and he told me that when one night he decided to sleep on the left side of his bed, because he usually sleeps on the right side also. He told me that a cockroach laid eggs in his ears. So from then, I never really ventured onto the left side of my bed to sleep. It's always the right side, and the other side has pillows and stuff and all that. But yeah, I know I'm being really weird, but cockroaches or something else. Like, I don't know, I hate cockroaches. I'm not scared of them, but if one were to be in my bedroom right now, I'd probably stop this video until I found him and killed him. Now, number 8. What was your first stuffed animal and its name? I had a cute little pink teddy bear in a little dress, and I named her Babushka. I really don't know why I named her Babushka, but she was so cute, and I believe she's still downstairs in a rocking chair, but yeah, that's her name. What's the drink you always order at Starbucks? Now, since I'm in Barbados, we don't have a Starbucks. We have a coffee bean, and I believe the drink that I usually get is a mocha frappe. Is it a mocha frappe? I don't know. But it's one that it doesn't have the whipped cream on top, and it's just milk, coffee, and chocolate, and then it has ice cubes in it, and I really like that. What's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? Now, I don't want to say that I don't practice them, but most of the things I tell y'all, like how often you're supposed to do them, like I say, just clean and clear. I know I had a video telling y'all all the stuff that I do on my face. I stopped using this, like this is the same first bottle that I had. I stopped using this, like I only use this every now and again, like since I found the Colgate. Okay, the Colgate, toothpaste, I told y'all about that also. I don't use it, I use it when I remember to use it. I still use it very often, but not as often as I told y'all to use it. That's why like some pimples are popping out on my cheeks and stuff. But yeah, which way do you face in the shower? Towards the shower head, unless I'm washing my hair, which then I will back it. Do you have any weird body skills? No, I do not. I'm a pretty normal girl. I've never broken anything in my body, none of my fingers or nothing, because you know when you break something, like you can bend it backwards and whatever, but whatever. What's your favorite comfort food, or a food that's bad but you love to eat it anyways? I really don't know. I like ice cream. I like Haagen-Dazs, but that's a thing that my ex brought me onto. Like, I don't know, I never really used to eat Haagen-Dazs before, but the Haagen-Dazs coffee, I really like that. But I also really like shrimp. I've loved shrimp for years. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? Y'all may not hear it, but a phrase or exclamation I always say is "I know, right?" Like, I've had a bad habit of when somebody like gives me a compliment, like I get so excited and I say "I know, right?" and then I forget to say thank you. But I'm really learning to say thank you first and then say "I know, right?" Well, sometimes I just leave out the "I know, right?" but "I know, right?" is a very popular phrase that I use. Time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? When I go to sleep, I wear a lot of different things. Like, it depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll go to sleep in underwear, sometimes a tank top like what I'm wearing, sometimes nighties, like old time nighties, sometimes like a long dress, sometimes pajamas. It really depends on how I feel. But yes, that was 15 questions, and I believe I'm gonna go see who I'm gonna tag now. There's this girl who commented on my profile, and she seems really interesting. Her channel name is MISSMORENAMATALAU. MISSMORENAMATALAU. And I tag you, Miss Morena. So you can leave your video response down below so that everybody else can see it. And guys, I really hope that you like this video. How it's going to be edited, like I recently downloaded Pinnacle Studio 15 something, so I'm gonna go tinker with it now for these two videos that I have. Hopefully it turns out well, and I hope you like this video, guys. Subscribe and rate for more. Bye.